everybody, it's Son of Beast. Welcome to the preseason of the NBA 2k25. As you already may have noticed, I already have the 2k25 ready to roll for a new season. And this time, I won't be able to do some pregame shows here on the NBA because I have other voice acting characters that I act. I have some other characters that will be here for the pregame show. But sometimes you'll see Son of Beast here in a pregame show, like it's me in clone version. Especially, you'll be able to see one of them in between the games. So this time, Tyler Beast will be able to do a little bit of a pregame shows here for the regular season on the start. So that will be on December 7th of 2024. You will never know what comes in if anything has changed. But the first game, we start with the Eastern Conference first. The Miami Heat, as they already won the 2K24 Finals champion, and they're all going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is a Southeast matchup between the two teams from Florida and Georgia. Here are the starting lineups. The head coaches are, in between of Quentin Snyder, and on the other side, it's Eric Spoelstra. Here are the lineups for Miami Heat. Terry Rozier III is the point guard position. He's along with Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler, one of the greatest player, played for Miami Heat. Jaime Jaquez Jr. from UCLA, from the Bruins, that played for his college year. And finally, the big man of rejection, Bam Adebayo. Now let's meet your Atlanta Hawks on the other side. We have Trae Young, Bogdan Bogdanovic, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, and Clint Capella. Let's send you down over to one of the best places that we are about to return at State Farm Arena. Standing by I have is Paintbrush, and he's also along with Ultra Beast. And the third commentary of the crew, all called for Nickel. I'll see you guys later all for the post-game show after this, and Ali LaForce will be the sideline reporter for tonight's game. We'll see you all later, everybody. We are ready to get this game started. As in the locker room is Trae Young and the teams for tonight's preseason. Greetings, everyone. We are at State Farm Arena. Our 2K matchup for the preseason. Start things here. I'm Paintbrush, and I am here with my all-familiar commentary partners with Ultra Beast and Nickel. Ali LaForce is on the sideline for tonight's game. We got a great matchups right in between of the two from the Southeast Conference Division. And here's our starting groups. Trae Young and Terry Rozier are the point guard positions. He's along with Tyler Hero with Jimmy Butler, Hawkins Jr. with Bam Adebayo, and then it's Hunter with Jalen Johnson. Clint Capella is with Bogdanovic. And a starting group of the head coaches in between of Eric Spoelstra and Quinn Snyder. Off we go, we're ready to start this game. We got a great one to have a little update here to show you the scoreboard on the bottom. Instead of our bottom right-hand corner, we got a great change-off, and it's awesome. You know the great thing about it, because we see that one of the great players, Jimmy Butler, he's really all doing the best. Let's see how he does. And his first start, one's off for Tyler Hero. That'll be his first bucket appearances in the preseason against the Hawks. No crazy enough however it happens now. Yes, Tyler Hero, he's one of the biggest. He won the Rookie of the Year since 2019, and this one was 2020 with his year, and he had made out it easier enough to get right to it. After a three-point bucket made here with Bogdanovic, here's Rozier. Rozier decided to swing it off to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins gives again to Rozier. Rozier firing it back. Looks up Hero with the shot, and he's fouled. That will be his first personal on Bogdanovic. First team foul for Atlanta, stopping the clock at 6:02. The pass number was not always easy to know, but that changed everything. Definitely doesn't turn out to be what Tyler Hero made, but that just can't let it get through if he started from here. First free throw coming up for Miami Heat as they'll stop the clock at 6:02 to go. And one of the bigger players here that we talked about it before is a big contract that happened. Since the last playoff of the postseason, they've already lost against the other team. It was not always easy enough, but you have to note that it went very difficult for him to try to keep things up. How does it really happen with the Heat losing the playoffs against the Boston Celtics, guys? Well, they definitely did really well. All because of Kristaps Porzingis. He made this with a great block rejection. Everybody's player has been turning to be one of the greatest. Seems like that anyone does, but I think the Rookie of the Year is going to be starting things new if their team can make it to the postseason that far. It might be his next step. Let's hope. I say so too, but let's find out what goes in. Bogdanovich slams it down, makes it a drive, and soars right into paint. They got their team back up by 1. Here's Rozier. He will now try to make things off different. Butler going for 3. That rolls in and out. That first bucket can't make it in. And we do have a reporter for David Aldridge this time, and this is not always alley of force, but David Aldridge will be having covered in there. He talked to one of Eric Spoelstra, and one of his better techniques in this playing is the key. Motion is everything, but maintain it right away. Yeah, it does happen so long. I know they could definitely try to feel like they wanted to do better, but let's say this. Eric Spoelstra has a great key to get this one through. The pass over to Butler. 5 to shoot. Tough shot. He got it in time as he has his first bucket to get in. And Hawkins Jr. with the assist. Here's a start for Bogdanovich. Finds a pass to Capella. Capella, give it back to Bogdanovich. Here's a take. Layup no good. Hawkins Jr. with his first rebound, give off to Butler. Looks again to Rozier. Rozier spreading the floor. Finds a bounce pass to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins Jr. trying to look for some screens and helping defensive offense. Looks over to Adebayo. And roll up the drive, no good. Atlanta trailing. Trying to get over into it in between. With a screen, with a little help, finding a little bit of room. And he got it. Johnson with his first bucket in. Brought their team up by 1. It is a 7-6 game. Not always easy enough that Johnson made this one a great look. He finds a pass again to Adebayo. Adebayo looks it over to Rozier. He will have it. Good layup. That will be Bam Adebayo's first assist of the night. As Rozier with his first bucket. Here, assist is not always the easy way, but make it more clear if you have it. Here's Hunter. Watching it drive inside the paint. No good. It's Hawkins Jr. with the rebound. That's number 2 for Hawkins. And he will now have it again to Jimmy Butler with 3:30 to go. Tight race in between. Looking Rozier. Great ball movement for Miami Heat. You want to change things up there differently, and he tries to get to Rozier to take the 3. He got it. First 3-pointer makes it in for Terry Rozier. And they are unstrikeable to get start up with a 4-point lead. The takeoff to Johnson with a shot. Change it effort. Fade the shot. Go again, it's good. Aaron Johnson with another 2-pointer. And now it's back to Rozier with under 3 minutes. Rozier settling across, back to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins Jr. slides it down, back to Rozier. Looking for open plays. Here's a chance to Hawkins Jr. Looks to Bam. Up in the layup. That's good. Bam Adebayo with his first one to take. And Hawkins Jr. with the assist. Timeout call by Atlanta Hawks. They will try to take off for some moment to keep it in. Just keeping it going. I like that when they were doing some great passes. Everybody's been doing really well. Now, to talk about for Quinn Snyder, he's better to take all of his effort. Last time, he was able to coach out with the Utah Jazz, and now his new contract is making his way in with the Atlanta Hawks. I would really put the key out there. Well, for me, honestly, that Quinn Snyder was able to do what he has done. Especially when he does for a better take, he's got a lot of emotion to take over into it. He's got to make sure he has it all clear. Because if he doesn't get there in timing, he's going to have a tough response. Not really the tricky way to do it. That's what you all need to know for. Yeah, I excited about this one here, Deltra. They must know that all head coaches that Quinn Snyder has been able to face with, and he's been able to do one of his head coach of the year. And he definitely made it his award. He definitely did really well for him. All for a better effort can take for anything. New changes are coming on the court. That's right now as the Hawks and the Heat are making some changes. 4 players are checked out and 4 players are checked in. We have Vince Robinson, Jovic, and Love. The Hawks are making new changes as Nance Jr. is on the court. He's Swift on the other side with Okongwu and Rushier and Daniels. Jovic takes the ball with a steal. Rozier, first finish, makes a drive and makes the dunk. What a jam! That's what they're going to start off for. Rozier to finish it. Atlanta trailing by 6. Here's Young, he finds again on Okongwu and he gives it off to Daniels. Daniels, the pass to Okongwu, and that will go in. Robinson will give it now again to Hawkins Jr. He finds the pass to Robinson. Love from the outside. Love gives again to Rozier. Off to Jovic, finding open look. Nice team by Nance Jr. Okongwu with his first rebound, and now he's off to Young. Young, decide to pass back to Nance Jr. Gracier, here's Nance, out for the slam, going back the other way. He slams it over and says, open your head. They're putting it back in there. Oh, what happened now? There's bigger dunks in the gym. Rozier finds it off to Jovic. Jovic looks it down to Robinson. Slides it back, looks again to Rozier, and he gives it again to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins bumps it, and we'll put it in. Number 2-pointer for Hawkins Jr., and he has 2. That's his first bucket. 1 minute left to remain in the first quarter, and a side step. Wilson Daniels with 3. That rolls in and out, and it's Jovic with the rebound. Rozier now finds again to Robinson. Going to finish it, and he's fouled. That will be another foul on the Hawks. Daniels with his first personal foul with 47 seconds. The finishing up drive doesn't really make that appearances. That was almost going to be a close in there. Number 3 front coming up for the Miami Heat. As right now they already stepped to under a minute again to play for his game. You know about Duncan Robinson, this one is absolutely insane. He's really making this ultimate clear. I've got to say now, Duncan Robinson might be a choice that you wanted to go with. But if you want to stick up to him, you've got to show up. That's what I always wanted to know for. The first free throw drops in for Robinson. Now coming on the court will be Haywood Highsmith. He's checked in for Hawkins Jr. The second free throw is good for Robinson. Here's Young, haven't scored yet in the first quarter. He's on Rozier. The screen for Nance Jr. is rejected for 3. Misses the 3-point outside as Haywood Highsmith with his first rebound. Highsmith will now have it. We're now finding Jovic for under 30 seconds. Rozier wanted to make a new change off on the motion. Fade the shot. Robinson looks down. 3 to shoot. Haywood Highsmith for the layup. He got it this time. Haywood Highsmith with his first bucket. And it's Robinson with the assist. Great key on this drive. That must have been taking a great look. Here's Young. The spin. And up. No good. And we'll send it half court. That will end the first quarter here. 21-11 is the score. Looks like he is on the start, but we'll take a quick break when we get right back after this. You're watching the preseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. Returning us here for the second quarter, we got a second act for you as that 21-11 puts up Miami. Alright guys, I got your takes here. What's going on? I didn't really take over for it.
Well, it must be maintaining it clear. I must notice that Miami Heat must have been starting up there really well. But I ain't never seen anybody that does that. But when you play it like this doesn't mean that you get to way off yourself. But play it like you can, that's legit. I say so. Maintaining it so well, they have it off to.
with the start of the second quarter. Daniels is with Bogdanovich. Then it's Hunter with Johnson. And it's Capella with the center of the guard. After a 3-point bucket for the Bucks, here's Butler. Heroes right on Johnson. With a spin, find Robinson. Hooks back over. Ball's loose. Hero. Rebounding the ball. Back to Robinson. With a fade. Running out of time. Butler. And he will not get it in there. That will be a shot clock violation to turn over to a Hawks ball. Waste too much time out there. They got a great defense. Got a great stumble out of it. Nice defensive effort. Here's Bogdanovich. Rejected by Robinson. Highsmith with the rebound. That'll be Robinson's first rejection of the night.
Hey, don't play and complain about yourself. You never know how Robinson does.
Reporter for David Aldrich, he has been talking with one of the other coaches, and he has been noticing what Eric Spoelstra has in common. He made this one a greater aggregation. He's making it a little bit clearer and making stuff along the way. He's part of one of the Asian to be one of his head coach of his best. But the better way is, it's another one to have that emotion. You will have to try to find out if there's a number 10. Adebayo with the rebound, and he now has it again at Robinson. Here's a take. Looks to Highsmith. Good pass by Robinson. That's Highsmith with another bucket. It's a 25-14 game.
Just really can't handle it now. Highsmith just made a great look.
The screen by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. He's on it. The pass over to Johnson. It's good. 2-pointer. Makes it in there clear. And Butler will have it. And now take over down to Highsmith. Highsmith gives it again to Butler. Looks it go over now again to Robinson. Robinson looks now to Butler. Butler with a side step. A fancy layup, and it's rebounded by Bam Adebayo. Butler wanting to reset it up. Highsmith wanting to give off to Hero. Here's the number 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No room to go. 3-pointer misses the target for Highsmith. And here's Bogdanovich. That pass off to Capella. Right at Adebayo. Nice D by Bam Adebayo. And he has his third rebound to take over. Hard contest, not an absolute nuts, but they must do. Highsmith gets now again to Hero. Hero. Robinson for 3. Got it! From outside of a 2-pointer range. And he has another range to pick up. He has 4 points in this game. And Bogdanovich on his way down. With a 2. Misses the target. Hero with the rebound has it over now. Finding Butler. Butler gets it again to Hero. Hero swings off to Robinson. And he now finds Butler. Butler gets it off to get to Adebayo. Adebayo layup, no good. And Johnson with the rebound. Here's Daniels on a takeover, now finding the other way. As this Hero on a defensive effort. Under 3:30 to go in the first half. With a chance. Rejected. He'll have it back this time. Blake Capella has got another 2-pointer to make a range in. Just can't let him fool you. You got to make sure you have it clear. Here's Highsmith. He will now play it again to Hero. Hero swings it out to Highsmith. Highsmith pumps back, finding Robinson. Or a 2. Rebounded by Bam Adebayo. He'll have it back again. The pass now by Hero. Hero up for 2. It's good. Tyler Hero with 6 points in the game. It's a 29-18 score. Miami Heat. Look how good and comfortable it is. For Tyler Hero, he had made this one a good look. That shin front puts a set to a worthy credit. They're making this one an easy straight. Make it clear, make it happen. Timeout called by Atlanta Hawks with 2:38 to go. And coming up after this first half of the game, we got a halftime show for you. As we have is Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shag O'Neal. With our favorite player in the game inbound, you will be seeing how they did to keep those games right in between. That'll be all games here coming up after the first half. The NBA preseason on 2K Sports is brought to you by Storylines, American Express, don't live life without it, and by Hotels.com. Coming up with a new substitution on the court as Nance Jr. is back on the court as they're now trying to make a new change-off for the offense to pick up. Now a chance for Okongwu, now finds again to Richter. Richter, nice D by Kevin Love, and he will have his only second rebound, and he will have. The takeover now finds Rozier. Rozier gives a pass. Jovic tries for three. And he makes it outside. Jovic with a three-pointer of the game. They're stepping up big. Looks like he's comfortable. He says, I'm going to take the three. Nance Jr. back to Richter. Richter with the chance. Driving, no good. And we're down to 2 minutes left in the first half of the game. Looks again to Hero. He will now find Love. Love gives now finding Hero. Looks down to Jovic. Jovic swings again to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Open look. Hawkins Jr. That's missed on the outside. Hunter now finds Young. For a chance, he got it. Trae Young on the board. 32-20 is the score. Rozier now finds it again to Jovic. Jovic looks it again to Rozier the third. He now finds a quick pass to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins races in. Now find Rozier again to Jovic. Jovic, step back, around and shoot. That's missed again. Love with the rebound. Pulls up by Rozier. He gives again to Hawkins Jr. Stepping in. Drive good. Hawkins Jr. with another bucket. That's 4 points. Looking comfortable out there. I don't know if Hawkins Jr. could definitely just make the layup in there. That's like impossible. He just made it easier enough. I just gotta say, he's just been doing it now. Young for three. Missed the target from the outside. We're under a minute to go. Rozier slows it down. He will now find it again to Jovic. Jovic swings it across here, and he will now find a pass again to Rozier. Rozier gives the pass to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins Jr. finding Rozier, and he gives it again to Jovic. 4 to shoot. The step back with 2. And makes it around in. Another 2-point bucket score for Jovic. Miami Heat's been pulling out a 15-6 run. Not just only the biggest day, but you want to have a concerned off. Must be what they did. I know they really are trying to make it up and helpful. And Love will finish off the first half. 36-20 is the score, and we have approached halftime. So that will do for the first half of the quarter. We'll get back to you shortly right after this. But a chance now to keep it over on the sideline is David Ulrich. Who do you have, David?
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to say in the locker room we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
All right, thank you so much, David. And we'll get back to the second half. See you all later, everybody. After this, halftime is on.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what was your impression?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy runs. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. We welcome you back here at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. We're ready to start the second half of the game, and as we go over it, Bogdanovich is one of the bigger plays in this game, has been doing it with the Atlanta Hawks net. How did it really take over, you guys?
Well, sure enough, that Bogdanovich made it done really well. But I think he's going to do some another change-up if he wants to get back in the game. So they better try and do something else instead.
I sure do, so let's hope there is.
And we start the second half. Glad you're having fun with us and enjoying with us here. We got the second half to start. For the Heat, we've got Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. He's along with Hawkes Jr. and Tyler Hero and Rozier III. On the other side of the Hawks, we have his Trae Young. Boban Bogdanovich is with on Hero. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Clint Capella right toward the outside. And it's a Kumru with the player guard position on Butler. Hunter. Here's Hunter for the two. No good. That will be another two-pointer miss during the opportunity chance for Atlanta. Here's Hero. Trying to go for the winner, and he will have to step out of bounds. He will make a step in, out to the side court, and back to keep the Heat ball alive. Had a chance now, he will now send it over. He decided he wanted to do a little bit of a step. Looks it over. Here's the alley-oop, and he missed that one. Oh man, what a chance opportunity played to Jimmy Butler, but he misses that one. And Johnson makes that go down. What a takeoff percentage. He got it going. You know, you see it with the alley-oop pass, that's miscommunication. He wanted to give it off that quickly to get it to Tyler Hero, but that's not going to let that happen, and that changes everything. After that bucket, wow. How could he absolutely do that? Tyler Hero makes it two, so he'll be at the line shooting one. As Johnson has another foul for Atlanta Hawks. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, just got things started up. Well, it looks like Miami Heat has been rolling off there quickly. And fierce. Making a little bit of a change off if you may have wanted to keep that one here going. There's going to be another way to give that one a chance opportunity play. I mean, they'd have to be more than anybody. Gotta make it clear. The free throw's good for Tyler Hero. Here comes Bogdanovich. He will try to start things over. Hunter turning outside. The pass to Johnson. And Johnson makes the layup drive. He will put it in. Here's Hero. 39-24 is the score in the third. Hero will have now again to Butler. Butler wanted to change it up again. He finds Bam Adebayo. Give the corner now to Hawkes Jr. Makes a new change in front to Tyler Hero. Pass broken up by Clint Capella. For the three. It's no good. Another miss by Atlanta Hawks as they're trying to get back in for a comeback switch. They need to do some a little key eye on it. They can't let it go alone. Tyler Hero, another two-pointer, makes it in. He has 11 over Jalen Johnson this time. He's trying to show up with big. Gotta make it happen. Tyler Hero does it all. And a drive puts up with DeAndre Hunter. At the airway it goes. A 41-26 game. He tries to roll over again to Adebayo. Tries to roll it back again to Butler. He now has it again to Rozier. Rozier trying to make a switch off to Hawkes Jr. Hawkes up, got it again. That's 6 points for Hawkes Jr. He's trying to make it clear on that. After playing with his rookie season, he's now wanting to level up. Under with nobody around. That's another miss by Atlanta. Here's Hero to give a switch off to Hawkes Jr. He wants to give it to Bam Adebayo. He's got it! Bam
Adebayo with 4 points. And Hawkins with the assist. Look how comfortable he does. He wanted to say, hey, go take a shot. He really must have taken a lot of it like he's like a high school kid, just putting it in like he does. Another miss play for the Hawks as Hero with the rebound gap again to Adebayo. Hawkins going for 3. That misses, and that last touch puts up by Bam Adebayo. As he ball keeps it alive. Now Duncan Robinson will check in for Tyler Hero, and the Hawks are making new changes here on the other side of the court. Hero's checked out. Bogdanovich is checked out as Hunter will now make a switch off as Bogdanovich will have a play as Daniels checks in. Robinson toward the corner, you will now find Butler. Going for 3. Oh, yes, he does. Bam Adebayo knows that Jimmy Butler could shoot it all. A legendary doesn't happen to make it anybody clear, and Butler keeps it alive. The 3-pointer went missing in and out. And now rolls back to Hawkins Jr. again to Butler. Butler slows down to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins back pass to Robinson. He will now find Rozier trying to make a new change-off in between. Looks down to Butler, and Butler leaves a drive, and he's fouled. Bogdanovich with his second personal foul, and their second team foul for Atlanta. Butler's been strangling it on his court all day, but he didn't really think he was going to finish it off that point. No free throw coming up for the Heat. You know, you say how difficult it is. That happens with Jimmy Butler all the time. Got to make it that way clearer and make that level of transition go up for its transition to do this thing again. And then you can see he does have it all. When I say Butler's career after playing with the Timberwolves, I gotta say that he's been really going so well at it. But playing all you can doesn't mean to anything. The first free throw sets in for Butler. Now a new change off for Miami Heat as right now Love and Jovic are checked in for Hawkins and Bam Adebayo. 3:05 left to go as the other side of the team as the Hawks make some new changes here on the court. Butler will make a second free throw. With only 3:05 to go, as Young will now try to make a new changeoff. The pass to Daniels. Oh, what a one-hand dunk he made! As Young will try to make another different change to do this again. Oh, not a better way did he do that. That's incredible. Hey, you never noticed that? I'm gonna say this one keeps it going. That's been changing in him for some reason. Here's Rozier with the finishing drive. He got it in. Rozier with another 2-pointer. 9 points in this game with 2:30 to go. Rozier now finds Nance Jr. The pass back to Rozier. Rozier, and the foul will be called on Jovic. LB is reaching foul, and now Jimmy Butler's checked out as Highwood Smith is checked back in. Make it clear on that. Highsmith might do it all. Here's Daniels. Will now switch. Rozier tries for the 3. He got it this time. Rozier just made his free three-pointer. And back to Jovic, he goes the other way. Jovic tries to get back over to Rozier. Rozier swings again to Jovic. Looks over now to Robinson. Robinson tries to swing off to Jovic. Jovic over Nance Jr. will have another bucket range in, and he has 7. 1:50 left to remain in the third quarter as the Hawks are trying to make a new change. Find a combo again to Young. Alley-oop to Okongwu. That's rejected by Love. Love gets it now finding over. Daniels with the steal. Oh, here we go. For Young. Rebounded. Up again. Foul by Heat. That'll be Highsmith in his first personal. And their second team foul for Miami. Now it's enough. Lance Jr. said, it's enough. I'm going to need to do this one on my own. So don't take it away from me. First free throw coming up for the Atlanta Hawks with under 90 seconds in the third quarter. Trying to see if they can get this one back in straight. The free throw misses the target. Highsmith is checked out as Jimmy Butler will be back on the court, and he's now checking in for Miami Heat. You know how happened that be? I think Highsmith is going a little too much out of it. I think he needs to settle it down for a sec. But because of that point, that must have been a hard defense, but it's a great effort. He does have it all for a chance. And he makes the second free throw. 1 out of 2 for the Larry Nance Jr. And we have made our way over to keep on living in the line. Here's Jovic. He now finds a pass to Butler. No choice for 3. He misses again. Nance Jr. back to Rieschker. Nobody around. Another 2-pointer misses for the Atlanta Hawks. Robinson over to Jovic to finish it over. The drive, no good. Nice D by Larry Nance Jr. We're under a minute left to remain in the third quarter. It doesn't mean to what they did is Nance Jr. keeps on defensive effort. That strategy doesn't really keep on encouraging there still, but they might have to do what they take. He wants to give it over. The alley-oop for Jovic. Misses up. Butler. No choice to give it a go look. Back to Jovic. Jovic finding again to Rozier. Rozier. Nowhere to go. Got it again. Rozier the third with 11 points in the game. Under 30 seconds in the game. It's a 56-32 game. Largest extension lead of the night as Young tries to pick it up. And he got it this time. Rozier the third. Back to the other way. The pass off to Butler. Butler settles down in between offense and defense. 3 seconds. Chance for the shot. And you missed that one. And as the third quarter comes to the end, 56-34 is the score. 1 more quarter left to go. And we've got the fourth quarter coming your way next after this. They're all looking after each other. Heat start. Bring it on. With a chance now, let's send you over to the State Farm System of the game. Might change anything. I know this is what they all have to respond on, but here's what the play action worked. Terry Rozier get the pass over to Hero, made that one an excellent take. This is my favorite one, and I say that Terry Rozier's been doing this so well, keeping an eye on the pride. I mean, he's going really well. Fourth quarter underway, and I hope you all enjoyed yourself, fellas, because this is it. We've come down to this. Let's hope there's a tape. For the Hawks, we have Trae Young with Rieschker. Bogdanovich is with Von Johnson, and it's Capella with the center. Once again, Robinson. He now finds a pass over to Butler. Butler with a 2. Has taken to the tail court. And he has a 2-pointer, and it's 11 points with Rozier. Preseason. Young, nobody around. Got it to go. 3-pointer, drops it in. And he goes right back the other way. Rozier tries to give over to Hawkins Jr. Hawkins gives again to Butler. Butler gives it back to Robinson. Robinson gives now to Hawkins Jr. The 3 for Rozier. That's another miss by Miami Heat. Under 6 minutes left. Here's Rieschker. And he stepped out of bounds. That turns over to the Heat ball. You know when you put your foot out, you're not going to let this one go by, because that one will stay out of the line. Tyler Hero, he is checked in for Terry Rozier III. Right out and back in business. Here's Hero. Pass it again to Robinson. Robinson swings it over, now finding Hawkins Jr. Hawkins gives it over now to Robinson. Robinson, the pass over, now finding Hero. Hero step back for 2. That misses again, it's Capella with the rebound. Hunter, 40 outside of his own. The pass back to Young for the 2. That one misses. As Butler with the rebound finds Robinson. Robinson looks it again to Hawkins Jr. Try to slow it down right in between the 2. Robinson for the 2. Got it. That's another 2-point bucket score, as Robinson has 6 points in this game. Just down to 5 minutes left to remain in the second half of the regulation. Young, step back for 2. Got it. Takes another one in, and a different comparison between Young and Rozier III.
Might be a change-up.
What could that be? Another change-up?
And there is.
Hero looks at the Butler. Butler gives it off to Robinson. Robinson, the pass. Butler for 3. That's an arm miss by Miami.
He's not shooting so well. Not confident at all. He's got to try to do something else.
Here's a chance. Capella slams it down. What a take. That's what Young may have done.
Just see it to believe. I know he does it.
Hero finds Butler. Butler looks it again to Robinson. Robinson looks it now, finding it again to Butler. 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson for the 2. Got it to go. 4 minutes left. Robinson has 8 points.
Just really can't believe it.
That really meant to say that Duncan Robinson makes it have a change on second. Young for 3. Another miss by Atlanta. Adebayo has been picking up 8 rebounds in the night. He now finds Hawkins Jr. The back pass to Robinson. Trying to go for some little motion. Wanting to give off to Hawkins Jr. this time. He now finds Butler. Do it for 3? No. Adebayo puts a rebound back again to Hawkins Jr. For the finish. Makes it in. Makes a drive. As Hawkins Jr. has 8 points. Young want to take his own time. Now it seems like that it's not going to be a place to start things off. It wasn't today like they did.
And they know that Young was really having a frustration of the day. And this needed to be done here. They're looking for the Hawks to see if they can come back in the postseason. But this time of the season wasn't even good at all. They really are just trying to make it flump out. They really are not letting this one get scored over it if they wanted to get that one back up. They can't believe it. What they do now is no joke.
And Hunter with the rebound after Butler missing. Bogdanovich for 3. Got it. Up and away, and you're still stepping back in it. Tyler Hero. Chance now finds Robinson. Robinson looks it again to Hero. Without the change-off look, here's Hawkins. Hawkins finding again to Hero. 7 to shoot. Get back to Robinson. Step back. Another one. That's another miss. And it's Capella with the rebound. Here's Hunter. The step back. The 2-pointer no good. 2 minutes left to remain in regulation. And here's Hero to finish it. And he will slam it down. Wow. Hero is flying attacking to the court and slam it to her to win.
You know how painful that will be? Very bad. Very bad in the painful one. Can't believe it. I need to have done it all.
Timeout called by Atlanta Hawks with under 2 minutes remaining in the 4th. This one's not going to be an easy day to be starting like this. But you know, the change-off does have paid off. Everywhere it does plan out. They really must have taken care of it. Not just what they did. They really are making it too much out of it. We're playing it so far, it doesn't mean like it. But they have it all of them, what they turn to be. They keep that playable alive. They really are starting to make this one and maintain it to its pressure. Not to change up what you really want. Can't let that be out there. Coming up, we've got a post-game show for you, as Center Beast will be standing by to check out the post-game statistics. That's right in between in the alley, right in those two of Miami Heat and Atlanta Hawks. And stay tuned. We got the second preseason game for the Western Conference this time. It will be the Thunder facing against the Rockets at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Let's see what changes anything. And I'll be coming up right after this. And it's time now to present your New Balance Player of the Game. And your player of the game tonight for the preseason goes to Duncan Robinson. What Duncan Robinson made is a dream alive. He made an incredible season, making a great day. And that changed off to be one way to another. I'm saying now, Duncan Robinson must have changed everything. His time on being does have it up. A playoff is just everybody to take. All he does for, have it all. A great credit to Duncan Robinson. And rejection too. Oh yeah, he will. Love it. Daniels lost the ball. Jovic with the steal. And you'll now have it a Rozier. Give the pass. It's blocked by Daniels. Bogdanovic misses. Adebayo with the rebound, now finding it again to Jovic. Jovic now thinks it again to Adebayo. And Adebayo will slam it in there. He will scoop up in and score another 2-point bucket. That's 6 points for Adebayo. We're down to a 90-second mark. Bogdanovic, Daniels, trying to find another exit way to get in. Johnson slams it the other way. The crowd wants it slam dunk, and they're doing it again. All over times, it doesn't mean that anyone you could try to beat. Rozier finds Jovic. Jovic gives the pass to Rozier to third. Now he will have it back to Hero. Hero looks to Rozier to third. And a 2 for Jovic. Got it in. Jovic with 9 points in the game. And they are under it, and they are over the limit. Bogdanovic. Pass to Johnson. Go for 2 and a dunk. 2 dunks so far for Johnson. And now Rozier will have it the other way. You know, they don't believe it how they slam it. Nobody is covering on defense. They need to change something else that's different. Now trying it back again to Rozier to third. Letting that shot clock wind down. Here's Jovic for number 2. And he will have a number 1 to take. That's 12 points for Jovic. Down to 30 seconds to remain in the fourth quarter. And a pass to Daniels. Layup is no good. Adebayo with a chance over to Jovic. Jovic gives again to Rozier. Step back. 2-pointer with the fade. Makes it in. Shot clock is unplugged. Bogdanovic. Last chance for Atlanta Hawks. Try to watch it in for the 2. And you'll have a last bucket in there, but they're out of time. And so the Heat will pay off a road trip win in the preseason. A 75-50 game is your final score. What a chance opportunity play. I know that doesn't turn out to be what they did, but that's all you do. You start off big, you stay strong, you got to have it all. I have to choose anything what the difference is. That's what they play for, do it for winning. And to close the game off, we send it over to David Aldridge on the court side. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jim, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball's a game of runs. They got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you very much. And that about wraps it up, folks, for the Eastern Conference playing of the game of the preseason. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is Paint Press, along with me, Ultra Beast and Nicole, and the center court, David Aldrich. We hope you enjoyed this game. See you next time. All right, thank you guys so much. Here's how I did with the total statistics of the game. 60 field goal percentage for Miami Heat. Only 31 free-pointers for Atlanta, and it was a perfect free throw that they did for Miami Heat. 5 fast break points for Atlanta, then 36 with the points in the paint for Miami Heat on a second chance effort for 9. Bench points, and they have got everything. Offense and defense rebounds they've been included in there. They've been like keeping it out. Only 5 steals for Atlanta Hawks. 3 blocks for Miami Heat. Turnovers was only 5. And 2 team fouls was Miami Heat. 7 dunks were performed for Atlanta Hawks that they done. And it was 27 biggest lead of the night. 17 time of possession. And they only remain 2 timeouts for Miami. So that is going to wrap things up. As we close out 3 star players of the game, let's take a look and see what we got. For the Hawks, we don't have anybody out there right now. But only Bogdanovic, who have made this one an easier take for Bogdanovic to slam that down with 4 assists and 5 out of 11 field goals to make. 3 pointers were made in there so far, and 5 were missed. 21 performance effort and 1 dunk. On the other side, as we know that day, that must have been everybody. Terry Rozier III was 13 points, 8 rebounds so far, 6 out of 7 field goals, and 1 3-pointer with 2. 31 performance effort has been picking up their pace, and 1 dunk has just made. And your first star player of the game goes to Duncan Robinson with 1 block, 7 assists, and he had just made 4 rebounds in the game and 8 points. 3 out of 5 field goals were made, and 23 performance was the finish to get the key going. And that's going to wrap it up here, folks. With Eastern Conference complete, we will send you over to the Western Conference in just a bit. That'll be the next game underway to keep your eyes peeled to get ready for the next game, as the Thunders take on against the Rockets at Toyota Center. See you all guys later on the other side. And with that being said, peace out, folks, for a while as the NBA 2k25 preseason of the game dial. This is Son of Beast. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
If you don't, somebody will.